welcome. It is Monday, if I'm not mistaken, the 11th of August, and we are back with another PSR live stream. Lobby races, practicing for tomorrow's race, which I'm hoping to do, but I've got to take Joe to the hospital at 5:30. So I'm fingers crossed hoping we're going to be back. I've got to let Rita know about that as well. And then other news is that I will not be around next week streaming from, well, Friday will be my last stream for a whole week because I am being sent across to the States on business. Lots of stuff going on over there at the moment. New offices, new products, management just talking about stuff and planning and everything else. I'm going to be over there for the whole of the week. And so obviously I will be nowhere near my PS5, so I will not be streaming. In the chat, we have got Igor, P1 for Igor. Igor, let's go. But then we've got a conflict of interest here because we've got Hulky, P1 for Hulky. Evening, everybody. And then, well, Speedy thinks he's first as well. So we've got three of them that are vying for first. And, well, I'll let you decide who was first. Greg, good evening to you. Zach as well. Might as well say last. No, I'm last. I'm always last, mate. Always last. And Speedy was saying I was looking to buy a car. Yes, I was looking to buy a car because Jonesy is arranging a Classic Mini series. And I need to buy a Classic Mini to race in that one because it's going to need to be tuned and bits and pieces, I think. So I'm trying to buy myself a second Mini. Because I like to keep one of my cars stock and then one I play around with. Good evening, Welsh boy. Welsh boy's absolutely on fire at the moment. I'm expecting him to be really, really good around here today for looking for tomorrow. Interesting choice of car. If he's been practicing, interesting to see him in the Cayman. That could be an interesting one. And Zach's jumped into the G70. So, yeah, could be interesting. Tire fuel is going to be high as usual. Simon's just jumped in as well. Good evening to you too. And during this stream, we have some super excitement because you can just about see it. You can just about see it. There is a special little package. Aye. And if I had to go across onto the other one, then you can see a little bit bigger. It's arrived. Had to jump out of work for 10 or 15 minutes earlier on to go and grab it. And yes, exciting. I am going to open it on stream, but it's going to be after the first race. After the first race, we're going to open it up and have a look and see what's in there. Some of you will know what's in there. Some of you won't know what's in there. But very, very exciting. Very exciting. I'm excited about it anyway. So we're doing 4 lobby races tonight. And then I'm contemplating jumping into Daily Race C of all things. It is the Gr.4s around the Nordschleife with dynamic conditions. Some of it's been wet, some of it's been dry. You really don't know what you're going to get. I believe that Greg has been doing some work on that as well today. I'm just going to go with whatever lap time I can do. I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to push hard to get really good lap times. There's just too many corners. And of course, if the rain hits as well, then that's going to mix things up significantly. So, yeah, it could be an interesting one. So we may well get into that around about 10:30, 11 o'clock for an hour. Although we're going to be running that race on random weather at the end of this. So that's going to be like probably a best part of 20-minute race. So it could be near 11 o'clock before we do that, just for an hour. But like I said, I'm not going to be setting a good lap time. It's literally just going to be jumping in and seeing what we can do. First time that we will have done the lobbies in quite a while. Zach did 2 laps, and my front left is more than a quarter used. Oh, that will be around this one, I would imagine. And Jack Kobe's jumped in. Good evening, my friend. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yeah, the other thing to note today as we just watched Welsh Boy going a little bit wide into that corner. One of the other things to note is BT insisted that I change my router, so I've gone from version 2 of the business hub to a version 3. So thank you. So I am running this on a brand new hub. So if there's any issues, please let me know. I'm hoping they're on. I did a little test earlier on and everything was okay. So fingers crossed will all be good. Right, where are we? I don't care how many people we have got tonight. It's going to be however many people we've got for this one. Let me just come out of there. That's better. Do it that way. I'm going to go the qualifier at 10 past. Yeah, even if we've only got 5 or 6 of us, I'm quite happy to do that. The lobby numbers have been coming up as we've gone through the night. But if we've just got, 7 of the quick guys in here, Jack Kobe, Greg White, Welsh Boy, that room, Hulky, I mean, everybody's quick in this one so far. We'll see how we go. Simon will jump in, he's just picking a livery. I'm going to get going at 10 past, and I'm going to try and stick to the schedule as best as I can tonight, because quite a few people have been contacting me and saying, Mitch, why are you not doing the daily races anymore? The only reason I'm not doing the daily races recently is because I've been involved with these competitions that I've wanted to do well with, and those of you that know me will know that I have to do an awful lot of practice for those competitions, it's the daily races are taking a bit of a back seat. Gr.4 says, are we getting a live Auto Trader stream? Has something gone wrong? I don't understand that. Have we got an issue somewhere? I mean, stress levels are off the planet at the moment because obviously the new router, but... Oh, it said I wanted a car. Yeah, no. It's just earlier on. Speedy picked up the fact that I was in the used car dealership looking for a car because I'm trying to find... or I'm watching out for the Classic Mini for Jonesy's series that's coming up. Otherwise, I won't be able, unless I can get another car, I'm not going to be able to get there. So it was just buying a car in the game. I'm not ready. I mean, I'm on Auto Trader watching for the BMW M2s, and there's lots of nice cars coming up at the moment. But I do not have the finances to do that right now. That's going to be a year away before we do that. So no, I was just I was buying a car in the game. Just before I went, well, the video was live, and I just did it before I went live talking. All right, we've got a couple of minutes before we go. I'm going to jump out on track very quickly because I've not done any running since Friday. Friday was amazing. We did a cat and mouse, and unlike before, we did 2 teams. And thank you to those of you that got back to me with your thoughts on that. And the thoughts, basically, what I've got, the feedback I've got was that people like the 2 teams very much. A lot of people found that it was easier to identify the mice, and sort of teaming up together and stuff seemed to go really well. A lot of people liked them very much. So thank you for getting back to me on that and letting me know. But it was a cracking evening, really good. I was on the red team, and there was a few of the guys on the green team, so it's red versus green, and I am not going to hide from the fact that the green team absolutely trounced us. They were formidable, I think was the word I used earlier on. Absolutely incredible. They wiped all of us, but we did win. With the first one that we won, Rita came out and won one of the races that she did as a mouse, and then I jumped into the mouse car for the second time. It was at Nordschleifer, and we won at the Nordschleifer, which was a massive win. I love that. Jack's just hoping that Rita does one at TCSRL. I have mooted, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I have mooted the idea that maybe we do a PSR versus, I'm talking and I'm all over the place, we do a PSR versus TCSRL run at a cat and mouse. But we'll have to see how that goes. I can't see me doing very well around here tomorrow. I'm hoping I'm going to be running a race, but I am going to lose some points because I will not be able to do next week, which I'm really annoyed about. Well, I'm not annoyed about. Work's work. I've got to go across to the States for work, so I'll be leaving Monday evening or Monday afternoon evening, and then not coming back until the weekend. So I'm going to have a whole week. You're going to have a whole week without me, guys. A whole week. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Right, Jack Kobe is in. Greg White, Welsh Boy, Tate, me, Gr.4, Zach Vroom, Holkey, Rita, and Simon. Let's just jump into this one and see where we go. We've got mix of cars. So we've got Jack Kobe and Greg White and me in the 4C. Welsh Boy's gone for the Cayman, as has Tate. Welsh Boy's been on fire, so that could be a car to watch. Gr.4 is in the GTR. Zach Vroom is in the G70. Holkey's gone for the Cayman. And Rita's in the 458. Simon in the McLaren. So this could be quite interesting. Don't forget, Mitch, only 7 races counting towards the championship. It allows people to miss 3 races and still be in contention. This is an element I love about TCSRL. Rita and the guys really think about the people that are taking part. And obviously, you know, you can run all of them. And I'm assuming we take the best 3. Or the worst 3 are missed out. Obviously, Dr.3 no. Yeah, but if there are any you miss, then it's not like you're missing out on points. So maybe this is what I ought to miss out on, because I am awful around here at the moment. I can't hook this track up at all, as much as I try. And we've done some really great races just recently. 3 third places. Just incredible for me to be on the podium. 3 of them. Not so sure it's going to happen this time. That corner gets me, and I still don't understand how to do it. Oh, Jack Fury's just replying to whether he pre-ordered Battlefield yet. A lot of the guys were running Battlefield, the beta, over the weekend. Unfortunately, I couldn't. I was busy in the garden on Saturday. We had family over yesterday, which was a belated birthday get-together. First time we've had the dogs together for months, because Holly's been in season. That was lovely to get the guys over, and I didn't get involved with that. Also, I suffer really badly with trigger finger, so I tend not to do the shooting games. Although Gr.4 said you can hook your keyboard up and do it via keyboard, which is an interesting concept I've not thought about, because normally I play those games on a pad. It was always frowned upon in Call of Duty days when people were doing that, because obviously people with a mouse have more control. So obviously it's more readily accepted now, I guess. I don't know. Been out of that for so long. Can't remember the last Call of Duty I played. A while ago. There we go. Baronel, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Whoa! Down in 8. struggling around here. Hook up a lap. And that is with reviewing other people's replays. I don't know what it is, but I am struggling to copy people through here around some of these corners. Here. Needs to be quicker. Had a few people contacting me about Gran Turismo and where it's going and where I feel it's going and stuff like that recently, and had a chat with somebody earlier on that said that PD have gone public on not introducing the GT3 cars into Gran Turismo 7 because it isn't a racing simulator, it's a driving simulator, which for me was a real disappointment. Really disappointed to hear that. Oh, lost that. I mean, if it's a driving simulator, why don't you do an open world map for people to drive around and explore, you know, like they used to do in the Microsoft Flight Simulator, where they map the world and you could fly around the world and fly through cities and all sorts of stuff. You know, drive around London or Paris or New York. You know, all that sort of stuff would be quite interesting. It's about Gran Turismo 7 seems to be about racing, the daily races. Every single thing you're doing here is on a racetrack and you're racing. As Farnell says, but GT is all about racing. Exactly. I don't get it. I don't get the... Personally, I don't want to get negative about the game I adore, because I still adore it. But I just feel that Prolifery Digital have completely and utterly lost the plot at the moment. Whether it is just that they are waiting for Sony to bring out the PS6 and they're just treading water, I don't know. Because obviously, you know, Gran Turismo tends to be a flagship product, a flagship game for the next release of the PlayStation. But it's just, I don't know, I just don't, at this precise moment in time, I don't get Gran Turismo. And with everything that else is going out of there. LMU, what John's doing with LMU, I see Speedy B with LMU, that looks amazing, that game. Really, really good. The Project Racing that I'm looking at the moment is getting some good press on it, and it looks good. And of course, it's got Ben Collins behind it, the old Stig, and it's just like, for the first time, I do feel a bit worried for Gran Turismo. I'm sure it'll bounce back. I'm sure with a PS6 and Gran Turismo 8, it will bounce back. But apparently GT7 was strangled by the compatibility for the PS4. Just PS5 game, it'd be in better. They need to ditch PS4. I'm sorry, guys. It really needs to go. It really needs to go. The PS4 has had its day, I'm afraid, and if it is holding back GT7, then they've really got to think about things. But anyway, I'm not going to get negative about the game I absolutely adore. We've got 10 races in here. Jacoby, Welsh Boy, Tate, Zach Vroom, Greg White. I'm starting 6th, Rita 7th, Hulky 8th, Brett Fury 9th, and Simon in 10th. Let's get this one underway and see what we can do. You know, I'm not going anywhere at the moment. I'm sticking with Gran Turismo. One eye is on Project Racing. I will get that in November. I've been trying to get onto an early release so that I can test it, see what it's like from a streamer's point of view, but alas, they are not interested. I'm afraid they are just not interested in me at the moment. So you know, that's the way it is. I can only offer if they won't take me up on that. Yeah, probably got a million people that are testing it. And I'd imagine they're probably going to release it as a beta on PC first anyway. But let's just let's get a bit serious for the moment, because this is the big race for tomorrow. Oh. Oh, on the inside. Still got a car on the inside. Didn't see any brake lights there, but they must have hit the brakes. Must. A bit of a late lunge on Welsh Boy there. I thought he was going to go a bit late and undercut me through there. Of course, tyres and fuel are going to be a massive consideration around here tomorrow, and I've done no real serious running to see what the strategy needs to be. It seems to be every single track that we do is a different strategy with regards to tyres. Hold on off a bit there. It's going to let Welsh Boy in. Too deep. Oh, right load of oversteer there. Greg behind me now too. Welsh Boy and Greg have been the two guys to beat in this TCSRL Moonshine Cup series, and as always I've got Welsh Boy is going away from me. Obviously Jack Covey is always going to run away from me, and I've got Greg chasing me down hard at the moment. Oh no. Oh no, just taking Greg out. Greg, that was my fault, not yours, mate. I went across the track after on the grass. Completely took him out. Said this could be a disaster race for me tomorrow. Although I will do my usual. The computer will be... the chat will be off, and I won't be worrying about streaming and stuff, and worrying about, as I am now, whether the router is holding up. I hope the router is holding up, by the way. Seems to be. Good. told British Telecom I didn't want a new router. I was happy with the old one, but no, had to have it back. No choice. Oh, those lap times are all over the shop. Look at that. 123, 114, 116, 127. It's terrible. Jack Kobe's done a 113. Well, it's a 112.9, but basically a 113. The weather conditions might not be exactly the same as Rita tomorrow, so this isn't an exact simulation. Hopefully give us some little idea of what the tyres are going to be like. At the moment my tyres aren't looking too bad on the softs, and we're on lap 5 at the moment, so if we can get 6 laps out of them, that would be quite good. It's a case of what do we do, how many laps is it going to be in the race, etc, etc, etc. Whoa! I ended up going between the two of them then. Welsh boy owning it again around this series. I think it's Greg's 1-1. Welsh boy's 1-1. I don't know who. Is it 2-1? In which case I don't know who's winning. I think it's Welsh boy's possibly 2-1. I've got third in both the races that we've been in. It's been Welsh boy, Greg and me on the top podium of our races. The first race was split over 2 podiums, over 2 lobbies, so it got a bit confused. Yeah, Jack Kobe really pushing Welsh boy. Look at that, just 3/100ths of a second away. Wow. Wow. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So that is the race we're going to be doing tomorrow. I need to do some practice on that one. And I need to do some research and stuff. But the other thing we've got is this arrived today. This arrived. And I'm going to open it on stream. I am going to open it on stream if I can get into it. Zach, I know not to use a Genesis loud. It's so bad on tyres. So we're into white box. A white box which doesn't give a lot away. Some of you will know what's in it. Some of you will know. I've deliberately not got too involved with what people have been saying. I know people have been really pleased, and some of the comments that have gone around have been phenomenal. I mean, it's really, really nice to see. But I got this one. Gr.4 Fury's not counting that. Jack Kobe saying to Drac that he's got battlefield withdrawals. Oh no, you can't beat Gran Turismo 7. Oh, what's in here? What is in it? This arrived through the post today. I had to pop out at lunchtime and get it. I had to go and get it. Right, where are we? The result, Welsh boy in the Cayman was your winner with a 1:14.2. Jack Kobe with a monstrous 1:12.9 and the fastest lap, just 3/100ths of a second behind in second. Greg White in third, and then I got fourth. So interestingly, I had my spin, but interestingly, if you take Jack Kobe out of the equation, we're back to Welsh boy, Greg White and me. So could be interesting tomorrow, especially with strategy and everything else. Assuming I'm back from the hospital, it's going to be close. Going to be close. Simon in 5th, Hulky in 6th, Zach Vroom in 7th, Tate in 8th, Jack Fury in 9th, and Paul Rita in 10th. Looking like the Ferrari not good on tyres. I did see pitting. A couple of other people said that tyres were not good on some cars. I think Zach was having problems with the G70, which would be one of my other go-to cars. But the Cayman looked to be good on tyres. The 4C looked to be good on tyres, as did the McLaren. So yeah, could be interesting to see which way we go. All right, let's just load up number 2. This one is again another one that is based on a series that's coming up. This is I believe this is the first race, and I don't know what Hulky's doing for the taster. But this is going to be, I think, the first race in Hulky's GT series, which is kicking off at the end of August, the last week of August. I think we're doing this. There is going to be a taster run next week, but as I am not going to be here, then I am not going to be able to do that one, I'm afraid. I'm very, very disappointed. I have spoken to Hulky, I've let him know, but yeah, I really, really hope that we'll be able to do it. So it looks like the Battlefield betas Thursday till Monday, 9 a.m. this from 9 a.m. this week. So looks like Jack Fury is trying to take all my audience away. He wants all of the racers to go playing Battlefield and blah 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 blah. So what on earth have we got? This box is exciting because in it is another little box, and in it is something in a little plastic bag. Ooh, and it's got my name on it. Got my name on it. Where's somewhere? There we go, Mitch on the front there. And I'll tell you another little thing. It's from Hulky. It's come from Hulky. Jack Kobe says, Drac, are we going to stream the full 4 days? They're going to be on 24/7 for the full 4 days. Now that would be commitment. That would be commitment. Simon says, I haven't got it. Just going to wait for it to come out. I used to do that. I never used to do much with the betas for Call of Duty. When I was into Call of Duty, I just used to get it when they came out. Hulky forgot the wagon wheels. Oh man, you mean there's no wagon wheel in here? Oh, I thought there'd be a wagon wheel in there. Honest to goodness, in this box, I thought there was going to be a wagon wheel. At the end of this race, we are going to have a look at what is inside the white box. And I'm not going to lie, I'm actually even more excited because, and I'm not going to lie, I was only expecting one thing, and I've got two, and that's thrown me. That has absolutely thrown me. So I'm actually getting super excited now, because I think I know what's in the plastic bag, but I don't know what's in the white box. But after this race, we are going to open them. We are going to open them. Those of you that were involved with the BTCC that Hulky did, you'll know what is going on. For those of you that don't, you are going to see a little box from one of the most generous people I know on Gran Turismo. He put on a fantastic British touring car series, and he's done something exceptional, absolutely exceptional for everybody that raced it. Not just top three, everybody. I mean, he is the most generous person I know out there. I mean, you guys were generous. I mean, I am running. I can't take it off. Sausages, I'm going to take it off. I got this flat for Christmas last year as a thank you to everything I've been doing for the community, the PSR community. That was massive because the whole community got together, and that was everybody coming together, which was, I nearly cried. Maybe I did cry. I'm not sure. There's a video on it. But that blew me away. absolutely blew me away. But this one is just one thing from Hulky, and it's absolutely phenomenal. It's Vanosphere. Good evening, Vanosphere. He says it's a sausage. Maybe it's the overdue the sausage rolls. Or Drac, what was it you were going to send me? I think it was sausage rolls, wasn't it? It wasn't mince pies. I can't remember what it was now. They got lost in transit, apparently. Right. Oh, I need to get my wheel sorted. It's not working. It's not working, peeps. Right. Let's go on this one. Right. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a Hulky, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we're going to be doing 50 minutes around here. 50 minutes around this race. Oh, it's bacon rolls. That's right. Bacon rolls. Oh, yeah. No, it's the wrong size box for bacon rolls. Although maybe there's 2 bacon rolls in it. Ooh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Mind you, it doesn't smell like bacon rolls. Let me just double check. No, it's definitely not bacon rolls. It's not sausages either. Hope it's not sushi. Don't do sushi. It's definitely not Indian. I don't even know. It might not even be edible. I got Mr. Colby behind me. He ain't going past. He is going by. I tried. I failed. I had one corner to keep him behind me, and I failed. Ugh. Drums. Why do these Gr.3s always want to kill me when I get out of a Gr.4 car? Brownell, you've never had bacon rolls before. He says, I'm not sure what to imagine what bacon rolls are. But it has bacon, so it must be good. Bacon rolls are the best. Best. They're better than bacon sandwiches. Well, I've got overshot now, so I'm not concentrating. I'm thinking about the chat. Yeah, we were racing one night, and I can't remember all the details, and bacon rolls came up. I think somebody went off to have their tea or something, and we got onto bacon rolls, and Gr.4 said he was going to send me some, and they got lost. We believe that the Just Eat delivery guy, wow, couldn't find the house, so he was down the end of the road noshing on my bacon rolls. One of those silly moments. It was one of those silly moments. It was fun. It was a laugh. The silly Mitchell Morgan came out. God, I've still gone deep into there. Welsh boy sitting there thinking, Mitchell Morgan, will you please decide which way you're going to go? Go. I hope that wasn't me taking World Boy out there. Is that Jack Kobe rejoining? He's been off looking for the burger van to get me bacon rolls. That's what he's been. Oh, now he's looking for Kobe juice. Drinks van's this way, Jack. Yeah. I suspect he was bailing so he didn't set. Oh no, he has set fastest lap. 1:39.2. I've done a 1:44.5. I don't know what that last one was. 4.5 seconds off the pace. Oh my word. A box of frogs. It's not croaking. It's not croaking. Oh, where are we? 8 at the moment. Rita's jumped me by some margin. She's a second ahead. You know, Rita keeps saying that I'm going to be the pro driver. She's the amateur driver. I seriously think it should be the other way around. I really do. Really do. I really think that she's better than me in the Gr.3 cars. The Gr.4 cars I'm fine. The Gr.3 cars I'm still so scared of them. So scared of them. I'm afraid I'm a little bit out of kilter with the chat. It's going through so quickly. It's going through so quick. I'm losing the plot here, and. Zach is just saying that he thinks the Ferrari is the meta because of the curbs. You'll find that a number of us are in set cars. So Jack Kobe is in the M6 Sprint. Ollie would be if he was racing, because that's the car they're racing in the GT series. You're going to find that Rita and I are in the endurance model. I think Drac is running the VW Beetle with Borky, I think. Welsh Boy is going to be running the R8 with Greg, so you can see they're both in the R8s, and Hulky's in the Mercedes, so you know, he's in the Mercedes as well. So there's a lot of us are in specific cars, and Tate's just saying I think the Lambo and Ferrari are quite similar. Simon, my least favourite track in the world. A lot of people, this is a Marmite track, I think, this one. I think it's one of those that you either love or you hate it. That said, I'm a bit indifferent about it. I like it, but I'm not very good at it. And but yes, there's a lot of people are just getting practice for their own cars, and this is going to be, I believe, the first race of the season. I need to get on with this. I need to show my teammate that she's chosen wisely. Broke a bit early for that one. I was a bit concerned about where people were going to break into the first corner. One of those sort of Monza-y style corners where it's, you often see cars flying off all over the place. So just wanted to keep it clean, live to fight another day. Steady as we go. Oh, I can see a little message from somebody, but I'm racing and I can't quite read it at the moment. Peter's so much more planted in that car than I am. I'm losing the back end on the corners, hitting them. I say that, she's just got a little bit of a wiggle on the back end. I've got Greg, I think, right up close behind me here. Really falling back in the cars up front. SS27 says, how can I join? A search for... Can't find it. It's we're on a friends only lobby tonight, I'm afraid. So you'll only find me if you are registered with PSR. I am afraid. Oh, I overshot that massively. I was trying to outbrake Jack Kobe there. Instead, I've let Greg, Jack and Holky through. Whoa, big slide there too. Reach is showing me a clean pair of heels. This is just not fair. Holky with a bit of a loose back end there too. And we are practicing for Holky's series. He's going away from me. Everybody's weaving around on the main straight. Oh. Here comes that behind me. We are going to be running dead last very soon. I'm really struggling with this race. Guys are just a little way ahead, but not really making much impact on catching them. Oh, SS27 loves to stream. If you do !join, my friend, you'll get a little video on how you can join us. There's a little agreement that people have to just accept. It just goes through our rules of what people are expected, what's expected of people basically regards respectability and how to conduct themselves in our races. And the reason why it's all official is I had a lot of people that were just not really following the rules, and then when I was issuing out warnings and penalties, they'll be like, oh, it's not fair, we don't know what they are, we don't know what the rules are, you haven't written them down anywhere. So I thought, right, and they were. I get everybody to sign to say that they've read them, and that way if somebody does break a rule, it's like, you've breached our, article blah 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 blah, and then there is no question of what's happening. Look how far back I am. Get into this one. Somebody taking the early exit. Not sure who that was. Everybody's still just there. Just close up a little bit and stay with these guys down the main straight. Oh my gosh. 3 wide. 4 wide. There's like 5 cars all together here. If I can get in the mix, I can make it 6. No! Caught the curb on the way out of there. Whoa. And again. This is the problem with me and the Gr.3s. Every single race I drop it. Every single one. I get just within a whisker of getting into the action. And round I go. Ah. Got Tate way out front at the moment. I think he's out on his own. Jack Kobe potentially at the start of the big stream. Big C! Good evening, how you doing? Just overshot that one while I was looking at the chats. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for the like, I really appreciate that, my friend. How you doing? Not seen you around for a while. I'm all over the place now. I'm pleased to hear that. Thank you for popping in and saying hello though, I really appreciate that. Although you catching me on one of my worst races. This is terrible. I'm really struggling here. Sometimes I wonder why I put myself through this. I should do this quietly, offline on my own. So you guys can't see it, just how rubbish I am. Look how far back. Even Gr.4's catching me now. And he was like out in the shadow realm for a while. Whoa. Let's put a decent show in for the last lap. Show that I'm not a complete novice. My teammate has shown me a real clean pair of heels. She has gone. And quite a nice little result as well. She's going to be 4th, 5th or 6th. I can't quite see which. I'm down in 10th. Had this been a race, she would have been cleaning up the points for us big time. Gr.4's really closed that gap massively. I think he's going to get a run on me down here too. Look at him, he's catching. What, 08, 07. Oh, that was close on the line. Big C watches most streams, but just not live. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that. And Tate, I somehow managed to bottle it. And Zach, I may have had a slight skill issue turn 1. I had a slight skill issue all the way through it. But there we go. So what we'll do is we will share the replay. So that's what we're going to be running with Hulky in the GT Championship at the end of August. And I've seriously got to get my act together. Farnell, the modern Herbie is quick, absolutely. But what we are going to do before we get into the next one is we're going to have a look in here. We are going to have a look in the box. We'll leave one box alone because what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my gloves off. I'm going to take them off. The Beetle is quick. It's a quick car. Quick car. So we entered Hulky's. Oh, let me just go for the result. We entered Hulky's BTCC Championship, and that's what this little box is all about. It's very exciting. Jacoby was your winner with a 139.7. Tate in second with a 140.3. But Zach Vroom was the fastest lap, a 139.3. Richard Sauce in fourth, Greg White fifth, Rita sixth, Hulky seventh, Welsh Boy in eighth, Simon was ninth, I got 10th, and Drap Fury in 11th. I've got to do better. I've got to do better in these Gr.3s. Jacoby, Tate, and Zach Vroom. Well done to the three of you. Let me just load up the next one. Now, these are based on this week's daily races, these next two. Don't really fancy either. The Highway 1, I'm always in trouble around there in the Gr.3s. And then with Gr.4s around the Nordschleife. So this is the little plastic bag. And in here is, and this will be a little bit of a clue, we have a ribbon. A nice green ribbon with a little clip on the end. But then in a beautiful box. A really beautiful box. I'm going to take my glasses off for this. Oh, this is gorgeous. No wonder people have been excited about receiving these. No wonder people have been excited about receiving these. Let me just try and get it on camera. In fact, what I am going to do is drop it in the box. I'm going to go full screen. I'm going to go big screen. I'm going big screen, which probably you were asking me to. So in here, in this beautiful box, is a little gold medal. It's a little gold medal. If you can see that, it's got a little checkered flag with a little helmet on it and 3 stars. And on the back, it says BTC Series Hulky Racing. Look at that. Well, that is a lovely, lovely, lovely little memento of the British Touring Car Championship Series that we did with I've set the race up so people can dive in if they're not interested in what I'm doing here. I'm going to fix that a little bit later on. But that's my medal. Look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome. And then that is going to go on the green tag if I can get it around the right way. Ooh. Can't get there. But for the moment, I am going to pop that over there. And then, so I'm not going to lie, the medal I was expecting, because Hulky, the most generous guy ever, it did say that he was going to do a medal for every single person that took part. But what's thrown me is I was expecting that one, but I was not expecting this one. Because in this box, there was this box. And this box, well, let's have a look. This is for, because I ran solo, not in the team, it looks like we've got, oh wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Do you guys want to see what we got? Do you guys want to see what we got? This is incredible. Look at that. Solo, British Touring Car Series, 2nd place. With the Hulky logo, which is perfect. Beautiful steering wheel on the top. What a lovely, what a trophy. I don't know what he did for the 1st place, but that was for, wow, Hulky, you have gone, oh wow, you've just gone above and beyond, my friend. That is incredible. that is spending the rest of the night up here. Hopefully you will be able to see that. And can I just balance that? I can't quite balance the medal. Oh, that is incredible. That is incredible. That is beautiful. Welsh boy. He says, I was like that when I got one, Mitchell. I'm blown away. Hulky, you're an absolute gentleman, I tell you. That is the nicest thing. Is this GR? Have I got the wrong car here? Have I got the wrong car? Because it should be Gr.3, shouldn't it? I've got the wrong car. That's why nobody's entered. Let's just come out of there. Let me just change it. I'm lost for words. I mean, literally all we did, guys, for those of you who don't know, Hulky decided to host the British Touring Car Championship, which was the best. It was phenomenal. We did it in the Atenza, and we all had BTCC liveries, and some of the guys went in teams and some of us went solo. And because I'm a complete numpty, I decided to go solo, so I didn't wreck it for my teammate, like I'm going to wreck the GT series. But I went solo, and Hulky's done medals for everybody that participated, and he's done trophies for some of us as well. There was some really nice. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my car sorted out here. There was some really nice comments that went around the Discord, because he's sent them out in batches. So some people got them, I think it was late last week, some over the weekend, and obviously I picked mine up today. And some phenomenal messages that went out to Hulky, and he's financed the whole thing himself. He sent them out himself, just as a thank you for supporting him with his championship. But hey, I mean, he put all the work in the championship. He was working out the cars, the tracks, the tires, the fuel, everything to produce the most amazing series. And then he goes and does that. I mean, that's phenomenal. And the thing I love about it, and the thing that I am going to cherish for the rest of my days, and that is going to be going in the cupboards behind me. I will do you a walk around, a video of the cupboards behind me. I've got bookcases with all my model cars in there and a couple of steering wheels, and that is going to take pride of place in there. But the thing that I love and that I will cherish until the day I die is the fact it's got Hulky Racing on there, because that makes it super special. Every time I look at that, I'm going to remember that series, and it was great. Oh, he is a legend, is Hulky. Hulky, my friend, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Rita is off to pick up her parcel on Wednesday, so I'll probably sport the surprise, but I had to open that up on stream. I really did. And Zach's, well, I think Zach has just said it all. Needs to be more people like Hulky on this planet. I second that. I absolutely second that. And Hulky says that Drac got a commentary trophy as well. Oh, you star. You absolute star. There's a playlist is up on Drac Fury's channel if you want to go and listen to the commentary he did on the whole of the BTC series. It was a great series of racing. Really close, really fair. It was wonderful. We loved it. It was really good. And Hulky's saying, no worries, everyone got the same trophy for first, second, and third for solo and team. And a different 1, 2, 3 overall standing. But it's a beautiful trophy. Absolutely gorgeous. It's blown me away. I was expecting a medal, because he said we're all going to get medals. That would be enough. But to get the trophy, I don't think I've ever won a trophy for anything. Don't think because I'm always Mr. Average at everything I do. Always been Mr. Average. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. All those sorts of things that they say. So to get, it's wicked. It's wicked. I love it. I can't stop looking at it. I want to pick it up. It's incredible. But we got racing to do. Oh, Jack Kobe, Greg White, Welsh Boy, Tate, me, Jack Fury, Zach Vroom, Hulky, Rita, Simon. I've got to get on with the stream. But I love the logo on it too. It's just brilliant to get that logo on there as well. And then the little nameplate to remind us what we did and where we came. That is going to go in my cupboard in pride of place, I tell you. My first ever racing trophy. My first ever sim racing trophy. My first ever trophy. Oh my gosh. That's one way to turn Mitch into a little kid again. I'm going to race now after opening that up. I'm probably going to race like a complete clown now. Wow. Mate, you are one of the world's special people. You really are. All the work you put in, and then to do that as well, and give everybody a lasting memory. I mean, we've got replays, we've got our memories of the races, but that becomes a lasting memory. And when my grandkids, when we eventually get them, if we eventually get them, come round. I don't want grandkids yet. I'm not that old. Well, I am. But the girls have got too much on their plates at the moment. But no, when people come round and they see that in there, I can turn around and say, that was my mate Hulky. He did a brilliant motor racing championship, and I did quite well in it. And it was my reward. Oh, so cool. It's all gold and silver paint on it, and with the Hulky logo. It's the Hulky logo that makes it for me. I mean, that's the real reminder, because it's a lovely logo, and that's the real reminder. Oh, I'm nearly crashing. And I think there were quite a few people that felt the same as me. Completely and utterly blown away, speechless, and I really don't know what to say. So nice. Whoa! I'm looking at the chat now. I need to get into this race, and I've got a car, I think, right behind me. It's not taking out. Hulky's just saying thanks to everybody at the race. No, thank you for putting that series on, mate. I absolutely loved the series. It was brilliant. In fact, a lot of people wanted it to be extended. It was that good. Woo. Hulky and I both rearrange in the same part of the wall, and then I go in and bin it. I'll get on track before more come around the corner. I think I can. Whoa. Oh, come on. No, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Mitch. You've got cars coming around. I still can't go. Still another one there. Right, now I think I can just get around here. Thank you, Bixie. Sucky smile on my face now, I know I am. Now you know why I'm not doing this one in the daily races. Although I don't know what the meta car is for this week. Right, let's see what we can do. Over that line. Oh, I've gone over the line. That's when I said don't go over the line. I looked at the line and went over it. That's going to be a penalty. It is a penalty. So even if this is better. I do know about that line now. Ooh, crashed anyway. I do know about that line. I used to go through there and used to find it really frustrating, and several people were crossing the line, crossing the line. I'm not crossing the line, I'm not crossing the line. Of course I was crossing the line, but now I know which line. I need to go through there a little bit differently. Jack Kobe 149.9, just getting into the 149s. Won't even look at what I'm setting. I'm interested in what Rita's doing though, because she's good around this track. Dan, thank you, my friend. Jack Kobe's saying the M6 is alright around here. That's seriously made my day, that has. Seriously made that day. That made my day. Steve, I think that was just the, we just did the qualifying, my friend, so unfortunately you're going to miss it. I would put it on, but you won't be able to see it. And I was struggling with the, what have I done with it? I wanted to put this bit on. Let me just see how let me see. The only thing is you won't see it. You won't see the medal. What I want to do is pop this on there. Come on, come on. I can't get this on. Why would that not go on? There we go, now it's on. So now I can wear my medal, but you guys won't be able to see it. So what I'll have to do is, you guys won't be able to see it. Will that work? Will that work? I've got it on my shoulder. Whether that will stay there or not, I don't know. Wrap it around my forehead. Now you're getting silly. If I wrap it around my forehead, then I won't be able to see because it will flop over my face. Let me see that work. If I crash now, it's because I'm balancing this on my shoulder and trying to keep it in shot. I am wearing it. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing my medal. But look at the trophy. Look at that. I mean, the medal's great, but look at that trophy. And it's all engraved. It's all engraved as well. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'll tell you what I could do. Will that work? There we go. There we go. Now you can see it. Joe's just walked in. This is my medal that Hulk has got me. Yeah, I know, because I'm trying to get it on the camera. But otherwise it drops down. It's dropped down. Oh no, you made me mess up my start. Go away, lady. I'm last now. I'm last. No, I'm not, because Jack Kova's just pulled up. I got a trophy as well, Joe. My first ever trophy I've ever got from anything or anybody. It's brilliant. I'll show you it later on. I'll show you it tomorrow. Wicked. Pardon? No. Brilliant. Ugh! I just bumped going down the inside there. Hey, sorry mate, you're through, which is good. Oh, just looked at the deltas. Whoa, whoa. Jack Kobe's telling me off for watching the chat and the deltas and everything else that's going on. Look, I got a medal. Better than that, I got a trophy. I'm good enough to get a trophy. I'm good enough to get past Jack Covey. Except, oh, he's going to come through. Drums, that Suzuki's quick. It's no Suzuki, it's Subaru. Subaru, isn't it? BRZ he's in, I think. That sounds like the BRZ. Gotta be. Oh, listen to that going down through the gears. Don't go over the white line. Don't go over the white line. I'm a trophy winner, I can race. It's like a badge of approval, that is. Here comes Welsh boy. Right, or battle going on with the three cars in front of me. I've got a battle with Welsh boy behind me at the moment. Whoa! Cody's agreeing. What on earth has set him? Rita's out. I told you Rita was going to be good round here, didn't I? Look, she's out there first. Always good around this track. No, that's off. Ugh. I don't think Rita should go do the daily races this week and get herself up to B, because she is rocking this. She's easily the senior racer in this class in our team. Easily. Those of you that are wondering what I'm talking about, in the GT Championship that Hulk is hosting, the end of August, I am teaming up with Rita. She's my teammate, and she's really settled into this BMW right now. We had a bit of a wobble a couple of weeks ago, but I think you can safely say she's found her feet good and proper. I don't know what the margin is out front, but she's up there with Greg White and Kobe. Keep barking at Joe. Oh, it's probably Bear going through the room. For those of you that are listening, that doesn't mean a bear, that means, of course, cat. It's called Bear. Gorgeous cat. He's rather taken with Coda, of all things. And he goes through our garden by the patio door and he torments Coda. I have got to watch this replay back and study Rita on this. I don't know if we're doing this in the championship, but she's rocking this. One lap after this to go. "13 seconds ahead of me." And going away. It's going to be 13.5, 14 in a minute. Still got Hulky right on my back bumper as well. It's not often I finish ahead of Hulky. Oh no! Just smack. Hey, he was a bit all over the place there. He's on the front now. There wasn't an awful lot I could do about that. It was right across the track. I looked away, looked up for a moment, and there he was across the track. Looking at Hulky in the mirror, see how close he was. Looked down and see there was a car across the track. Gotta have your eyes everywhere when you're racing. No worries, Tate. Rita won it. Oh my gosh. She's won it. She's won it, she's won it, she's won it. Oh, let's see if I can get that on there. Let go on there. going to cover it up though, aren't I? I want to show it. I want to get the medal on show. I want to get the medal on show. I think what I'm going to have to do. Is get it on my shoulder. I think that's what's going to have to happen. Reach is saying Greg and Jack had her sweating. Welsh boy giving a thumbs up. Zach hates that track so much. Greg, go on Rita, great drive. Frano, always like Grand Valley. And Jacoby with a Rita. Wicked. Oh my word. 0.897 of a head. Ooh. Rita, please tell me this is in the Hulky GT Championship, because we are gonna rock it. I'm gonna assume now that you've settled in to the BMW, that you're happy with the BMW now. Yeah. Just lean the medal on the model car. I could do. That would work, wouldn't it? That would work. That would work. Ooh. How's that? How's that? That's good. That's good. I like that. That's good. Balance it on my head. And then race as well. Yeah, go on. I'm full of clever tricks like that. Absolutely. Well, my teammate has blitzed me in both those two races. I have got some work to do when I get back from the States. Yeah, I am letting people know. I will not be streaming at all next week. I've got to head over to the States for business next week. I'll be flying out, well, starting to travel Monday afternoon. Flight will be first thing Tuesday morning. And then I don't fly back in until Sunday, so there will be no streaming for me next week, I'm afraid. No lobbies, no stream, no nothing. Your winner there, Rita St. James, in the M6 GT3 Endurance Model 16 with a 151.497. Greg White in second with a 150.580, and Jack Kobe in third with a 150.109 and the fastest lap. Welsh boy in fourth, Zach Vroom in fifth. I got sixth. Hulky pushing me all the way through that in seventh. Tate in eighth. Simon ninth. And I'm hoping I didn't cause Welsh boy an issue, by the way, when he was chasing me during that one. But Drat Fury bringing up the rear in the NSX with a 1 second penalty. But your winner, Rita in first, Greg White in second, and Jack Kobe in third. Teammate, top of the pile. Mitchell Morgan, you've got your work cut out. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. We're probably going to lose a few people now. I wouldn't be surprised. Simon's got 28.6 in his room. And Rita's 27.4. Jack, 25 degrees. Jack, you've actually got it quite cool. I don't know what it is here, where I am. No idea. Let me bring up the weather map, see what it says. 22 degrees we've got here at the moment. But I don't know what it is in my room. It's going to be a lot warmer than that in my room, I would think. A lot warmer than that. Right, where are we? Black Fury's got 28. Simon's got 28.6. It's warm. It's warm. We are on the verge of another heat wave here in the UK. Amber warnings all over the country for tomorrow. Jack Kobe's got the aircon on. Oh, I wish. I've got a little fan, but I don't have aircon. One day I'll get aircon in this room. The big question is, where do you put the aircon unit? Not a lot of room. Oh, Zach says, me about to go to Spain, then this happens. Oh, it's going to be hot over there. That's going to be a hot one. Spain, Portugal, France, I think is where all this heat is coming up from, isn't it? No, I'm not doing a quali on this one. we're going to start the race at I'm going to go at 32, just a couple of minutes, just to let everybody sort their cars out, see what they're doing. And I'll remind you that on this one, if I go into the view the event settings, just for transparency, it is 2 laps around here. It is custom weather, early morning, and the weather is on full random. I am not in control of what the weather is going to do. So I would suggest that everybody make sure that they have got intermediate and wet tyres. Looking at the weather, it's looking pretty good at the moment. Dent burner, welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you in this one? Dented bumper, he is in. Brownell's got 29. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What I will need to do, because you are on a I don't think you're registered, are you? Let me just double check. I've been watching. Dent burner. No, I'm going to pop you on a taster one tonight. I keep a little list of all the people that are on a taster night. This list is growing as well. So what are we? Dented bumper. Jack Kobe's registered, Greg White is, FIFA is, Welsh Boy, Tate, Drep Fury, Zach Vroom, Dented, Hulky, Deep Hulk. Yeah, everybody else is registered at the moment. At Dented. I'll go, please consider joining PSR for future race nights. Happy to have you along today. Right, let's see how we go. So the weather is not looking to be an issue on this one. No. No, always free. Just need to set our community rules. What I'll do is I'm just going to bear with me a second. Just some admin going on. Drop me an email to PlayStation_racer@outlook.com. There we go. Tyres sector racing, it won't rain if only hards available. But it's only hards in the dailies. So I don't know. But we'll go for this one anyway. Let's go. Let's get this one underway. So hard to mimic what the I really wish that there was a way that you could just flick a button and it would just do the daily race for you, so you could practice it. One of the things that GT7 really annoys me about. Jack Kobe, do we have to pit? I don't think so. I don't think we do. At least I'm hoping not, because I'm not planning to. Wow, this is going to be easy. Everybody's jumping out of the way. Car up the inside. Don't come off. Oh, where's the track going? I wasn't expecting that. Good job I'm doing this before I go into the daily races. That would have caught me out good and proper. These corners to negotiate now. Brake all over my back pump already. Brake through here. Oh, Greg's going to get through. Showing me there that I was too slow. Dented bumper off there. Right on the outside here. Don't go too wide. Whoa! Through he goes. I haven't seen any of the races online today yet. Is it basically that they're starting wet or starting dry and then they stay that way throughout, or are, whoa, it's got back a dented there, sorry mate, or are they changing mid-race? I'm assuming they're changing mid-race. In which case, what on earth do you do if you're on the hard tyres? Halfway around here it starts to rain. Whoa! No. A bit too late there. Here comes Hulky. Or do you take a chance and you just start on inters? I hope you don't burn them out. Good night, Dixie. Oh, it's not one of those silly compulsory pit stops where you've got to come in and just stop and go. I hate those. I cannot see the point of them. If you've got to come on, make us change compound. Like make it hard and mediums, or mediums and softs or something. Or do what Rita and Hulky do and work it out with the tyre and that, so that the tyre won't last. And then depending on how you drive, depends on where you come in and what tyre you use. Didn't realise it was a mandatory pit stop. That'll be why Jack Kobe asked me if it was a mandatory pit stop in this race. I don't think I've got it set up. Well, I've definitely not got it set up as mandatory, because the only way that I can force a mandatory pit stop in the race is to enforce you to change tyres. So that's the only way I can force it. Which then sort of, it's like I said, you can't mimic properly what PD are doing for these races, which really infuriates me. Good evening, Terry. A load of cars behind me. At the moment, we've got Dented and Hulky just in front there. Well, I say just in front. They're a little way down the road. Just I can see them. Not quite staying in touch with them, but I can see them. Car on the inside here. Some room on the inside. Yeah, we're fifth at the moment with a load of cars behind, and we've got Dented Bumper, Hulky, Black and Greg up ahead. Here we go with it. It'll be interesting then to do this in the dailies. Not particularly quick, but if people are throwing it off the track, if the weather changes and stuff like that, could be an interesting one. I imagine it could probably be a DAR killer and an SR killer. So I could be a D-ranked racer by the end of the week. It'd be an interesting one to do. It might even help me to get my gold around here, because I'm a gnat's whisker away from getting gold in the World Circuit experience for this. I was going to get it, and I just caught the inside of the curb, the barrier, the very last corner. I was so annoyed, so annoyed. Just look, concentrate. Who I've got behind me, but they're pretty quick. Have I got the coaster behind me? No wonder I'm saying that quick. And Welsh boy. Holy banana cakes. White, Gr.3, first and second. Bulky indented bumper, third and fourth. We're sitting in fifth at the moment after potentially just taking off Jack Coby's nose through there. And we were going side by side through that corner. I did have the inside line. I don't think we could have really got two of us through there, but here he comes. Oh. Really fighting with these guys. Oh no, too deep. One little mistake and through goes Coby. Right, okay. I followed Coby in too deep there. Wow, he made that corner. Made it as well, which is a bit of a surprise. sneaking out a little bit of a gap on me. Just a few tenths each corner. Just enough, I think, to have broken the toe down the straight. I think he's got a toe off dented. He's going away now. Got the two up the front fighting. Break the toe. You can see that Jack's got a toe here, and Welsh Boy's got a toe off me, so I've lost out to the toes. How are we going into the first, into that last downhill is key around here. It really is. Just what, 2.5 tenths of a second between Welsh Boy and myself, but he just was closing, and obviously Jack Kobe was going away, and again Jack Kobe got the slipstream undented and then got the job done again by another less than 2 tenths of a second. I think when you come out of that corner, it's key. You do want to be behind the car, not in front of the car. I think that's interesting. Vanessa is just saying that Race C has been getting some good feedback today. Well, should we give it a go? Should we give it a go? That is the question. Should we give it a go? Just coming up for 11 o'clock. I think I might head off and just give a daily race a go. Greg White in the G70, Zach Green was in the Hurricane, Hulky was in the G70. Dented bumper, didn't even know I had someone behind me until you said it. Oh yeah, you had the Cobster behind you, my friend. You had Jack Kobe behind you. Let me just do a joint. No, I'm not going to do that. Welsh Boy says, my pace was good enough for it. Wow. That's cool. Tate forgot it was this layout. Yeah, I got caught out by the layout initially. So, I'm going to say that is it for tonight. Because I have been going on longer. That is it for tonight. Join me in Daily Race C. Oh, we'll have to see how we go. The Lambo had a lot of oversteer. Hulky, gonna try Daily Race C this week. That's cool. And if Rita is Rita still around? Is Rita still around? Go on, Rita, go get your B. Go on, do it. Go and get your B. Because I reckon you are quick enough. I reckon that you're quick enough on that Daily Race B to do it. Definitely, definitely. Good luck. I wish you the very, very, very best of luck. You are so fast around there in that car. As Vanosphere is saying, you'll definitely get B, Rita. Join anyway. You may get in a B lobby. Definitely do it, do it, do it. Let us know how you get on. Please let us know how you get on. So I am bringing the lobby racing to a bit of a close early tonight. Just shut the door for a second. And what we're going to do is we're going to be completely crazy. Haven't done daily races in ages. And Dented Bump is saying, wait, what is Daily Race B? Daily Race B is Grand Valley Highway 1 in the Gr.3s. And Rita is just so good at it. So good. With some really fast races tonight, she won in here. And every time I've watched her around Grand Valley, she's done really well. So, right, Nurbergring. We'll just select from the garage at the moment. What are people running? The G70, G70, Viper. Oh no, where that will kill me. Hurricane, I've just been warned away from. Sylvia, and then G70s. Well, I love the G70, so it looks like the G70 is the way to go. We've got the intermediate and wet tires, so I guess we'll enter with the car, and then the all important thing is we need to know what goes on with the weather. How do you know what the weather is going to be doing? Yay, Rita's going to go for it. You see, that's all clear. That's all completely clear. But how do you know which tyres to start on? How do you know which tyres? I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. And can you change your tyres quickly enough? My assist settings, I'm going to leave my traction control on 1 for this one. I've got it on 1 for the Gr3s at the moment. I'm going to leave it on 1. I think you can only run hard tyres, or you get a 20-second warm-up. Oh, this is all a bit different. Okay. We can change tyres then. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. It's all a bit new to me. Not often I do these dynamic weather races. I wish they would do more of them, I have to say. I think it's a really cool thing for them to do. I mean, I imagine that everybody else is going to be... So it is a mandatory pit stop as well. You've got to come in, haven't you? Whoa. Denty Bumper's not doing the daily race. He hates the Gr4s. Oh, I love the Gr4s. Hard, wet, and inters because weather will play the game in this daily category. It says Hulky. Oh my gosh, look at this, look at this. Oh, we got A's in here. What? What? Why have we got a whole load of A rank racers? Oh my, oh, I'm in a big old lobby. I'm in a quick lobby. Oh no. So if I go warm up, so that looks fine out there. And they're all on hards. And if we go across to the weather, we'll have a look and see what the weather's doing. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try not to look at the... I'm going to push the chat away a little bit. I'm going to need to concentrate on this one. So we're nice and sunny at the moment. Let's see what happens if the weather changes halfway around the track. And then I'm stuck on hards. When the rain comes, that'll be fun, won't it? Mandatory pit stop, okay. I must remember to do that. I must remember to come in. I've got to remember those cones because I'm not used to those cones being there. And it's elbows out time, isn't it? A lot of these Ray rank races as well, which is going to get interesting. There's a big black cloud there. No, it went to the wall. Oh, come on. You never know you could get a track limit there. Probably it's a track limit around here kills you because of the long straight. So that's probably just killed my race right there. Oh, too deep. guys are 8 seconds down the road. Guy in front, guy behind is catching, and he'll go wanging past me on the bank straight because of my penalty. I think I'm going to be quick around here this week. Whoa! That was an interesting move. Wasn't quite expecting that. But now that guy's just going to run away with my penalty. Look at him just disappear into the distance. He left for dead. Absolutely left for dead. Problem is, Drac is catching him now. With the penalty, I'm just falling further and further and further and further behind. Mind you, we've had 2 people rage quit. We've had 2 people rage quit. And we started towards the back of the grid, so you know, let's see what happens down this down the second part of this race. Yeah, Franel, they're all A's. There's a lot of A races in here. So I'm racing out of my skill zone, as it were. This is a week that I'm probably going to enjoy, but I'm not going to be very good at. So I'm probably going to lose SR. I'm probably going to lose DR, but I'm probably going to enjoy it nonetheless. And for me, just enjoying it is the main thing. The guy's going away from me, the Frenchman in front. And this is the thing with Gran Turismo, is I'm really a high B rank racer at the moment, but it keeps putting me in with A's and A pluses to test me, and I can't do it. But then I fall back, then I get into B's, and I do okay, and it's just like this roller coaster at the moment. And I'm obviously at the top of it at the moment, going over. I'm 40 seconds off of the leader at the moment, which is quite a lot. Well, it's a horrendous amount, isn't it, really? But you saw how much I lost down the main straight. So hopefully in the next one it will put me in a proper B rank lobby rather than an A. And I'm not seeing people crash like I'd expected. Vanity, it'd be nice if he hadn't pitted, but I don't think that's the case. Ugh. Ooh, Greg's early upshifting. Must admit, I thought I was early upshifting. I might not have been. I'm more conscious about the corners. Nobody's crashing. This is going to help me to learn the Nordschleife better though, which is something I've always wanted to do. Whoa, missed that one. It wasn't the corner I thought it was. Whoa, no. A lot to learn about this track. Crikey, 7 seconds behind the Frenchman now. He's across the finishing line already. Well, he didn't pit. Well, let's hope he didn't. Let's hope he didn't. 8:47 and I'm at 9:15. I'm 30 seconds down. Oh my word. Still 3.5 seconds behind the guy in front. Oh. We've got 12th. We got 12th. That is incredibly difficult. Raised 3 positions, but only because of 2 rage quits and obviously 1 overtake. Well, 1 because the guy didn't pit. So 2 rage quits and a no pitter. Otherwise, I didn't overtake anybody. So I didn't really gain any positions. And my B's gone down. So hopefully we'll now be in a B rank lobby with any reason, with any luck. Oh, why does it put me in with A people? Why? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? I don't know. It's so annoying. We've got 8 minutes to the next one. For those of you that are interested in such things, that is where my B ranking is. I'm right at the top of the B. My S is almost there. I just lost a bit because of the penalty, I think. But we are right at the top of the B. And that tends to be where we hang around at the moment, top of the B. It's because you've come in fresh from lobbies. You might have to dedicate a night or 2 to the dailies. Ah, all right. Well, I never really do very well. I never do very well in the daily races. Unless it's Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. Ah, that's different. That's different. Don't have enough time to get around to set a time. It's a track I adore. I'm just not very good at it. I don't know it well enough. I mean, there are people that have done thousands of laps around here that are really, really good at it. Seven minutes to the start. Ooh. Does anybody know how Rita's doing in the daily race speed? How's she getting on? And anybody else that's doing the daily races? Anybody got any ideas? Slight dip through there. But remember what Greg said about changing up early. And go through there flat. I need to read that, can't read it for the moment. Well, no, too deep. I did that earlier on. I put it into that wall, didn't I? Just a little bit too deep into that one. We've got dirty tyres. It makes me wonder. Can't read the rest. Do you even want to get into A yourself? Yeah, I do. I've been A. I've been A for a few weeks. I do definitely want to be an A. If I struggle against A-rank players. If I get the right combo, then I can race well with the A-rank racers. And I did keep my A ranking for about 2 or 3 weeks this time by the scruff of my neck. But that was only because I had a good combo and I got quite reasonably high up in the A's, and then I lost it little by little by little. But do I want to get into the A? Do you know what? I actually enjoy B ranked racing better at the moment because I find it more competitive. That I can actually have some good races. But I'm a sim racer. I want to be an A+. You know, I want to be up there racing with Kai and Rory and all those guys. I want to be pushing it with Jack Kobe and Greg White and Welsh Boy and all of those people. You know, that's where I want to be. Am I good enough? I don't know. Well, I do know. I know I'm not. And that's not being defeatist. I'm not good enough at the moment to do that. But a lot of people ask me that. And that isn't necessarily, do you want to be an A? It means, do you want to be an A? Two ways of asking that question. Do you want to be an A is, do I want to be an A rank racer? Or do you want to be an A, which is, do you really want to be an A because you're just going to get into this malarkey where you're not quite good enough and you're falling behind? Whereas if you're in a B rank lobbies, then you can have some good racing, which, at the end of the day, we all want good racing. I just feel that I'm at that point in my sim racing career where I'm a bit below B, but not good enough for an A. I almost want like a B plus. That's what I need. That's what I need. But all I've got to do is get into this more, try harder, learn the tracks more, apply myself more, make it happen. There's no way I can finish this lap, is there? No. We're not even up. Well, we're halfway round, but we're not even anywhere close to the long straight yet. So I think in answer to your question, if it is, do you want to be an A? Probably not. Probably happier racing in B rank lobbies. But for the badge of honour, I want to be an A. The other thing is, I know a lot of people that have got to an A rank lobby or an A got to an A or an A plus, and then stop racing. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that at all. More! Look at that. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Theoretically, that's clearing. Do we think racing hards or do we think inters? Racing hards or inters? There is more coming in. Oh. Greg, what do we think? Inters or hards? Inters. Oh, at the pit stop. So we do one hard and then inters. Hards, then inters. Okay. Right, we go hard and inter. I've just got to get round before that second bank of rain hits, haven't I? Yeah, that's definitely hard at the moment. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. So we're starting 15th. We've got one car behind at the moment. Oh, Dr. Fury's in this one. Good luck, Dr. Drac's starting 12th. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. What's he? What car is he in? Is he in the Veyron? We're in the same lobby. Way to go. I deliberately didn't look to see what ranks people were on this one. I don't want to know whether I'm racing Bs or As. Oh, Drax in the GTR, isn't he? The Nismo. Or the Nissan GTR. He's getting roughed up, is our Drac. As we go through there. Whoa, he's just taking him out. Oh. Well, comes. I just, sorry, Drac, I got whacked. Just about hit my brakes at the right marks, and the Ferrari came in behind. Felt that. I got stuck behind this guy. I could have done with getting by, I think. It could be useful down the big straight. More clean-up damage, please. Beginning to wonder whether it's heavy damage. Aye, aye, Greg. My chief race engineer tonight. Can't quite catch up with Red, he's a bit quicker. Looking a bit grey up there. Woo! What am I doing looking at the clouds? Oh, there's one guy running on inters. P10 at the moment. At the minute, but it could all change. Oh, it could all change. I've just got to keep the concentration up. There were so many cars in front of me. Not going to worry about them. Let's just do our own thing. Too far away. 5 seconds down the road. Could be some bumps up ahead, of course. Got that many cars running together. Around here, anything can happen. Behind is pretty quick. No, I've lost my force feedback. Oh no, not now. Ah, this is going to be hard now. I'm not going to be able to feel the curbs or anything. Oh. You can probably hear it, the rig's not rumbling or anything. Is that going to be one of these races? It's going to do that to me. These wheels are so hard to race when you lose your force feedback. Can't put it on auto drive because the other cars will just come sailing past. So scared of spinning now. I won't be able to catch it if it goes. I won't feel it. Come on, just keep it together, Mitchell. Replay in your head what the wheel would normally be telling you. Coming up to YouTube corner in a minute, aren't we? I think. This is like driving without any power steering. Ew. It's a horrible. Can't feel it. You can't feel it when you're on the edge. You can't feel the tyres gripping the tarmac. Focus and just bring it home. Aye, aye, Captain. I think the guy's going to get me behind, but we'll do what we can. Whoa. Of course, he's going to have the benefit down the long straight, slipstream. Unless he decides to go through in a minute. Knows exactly where to overtake. He's played this game before. Didn't get the opportunity to come back. Past him. He's a guy that knows how to race this race. That's what you want to do, is stay behind, overtake as you get towards that corner, and there's no way by then. then there's no way by. We got a P8. I'm really pleased with P8. Very, very, very pleased with P8. Especially losing the wheel as well. Wow. But look, they're all Bs. I'm in a B rank lobby, which is where I need to be. You know, then I can have some nice racing. I do not yet belong in the A rank lobbies. Just don't belong there. We though moved up a lot of places though, didn't we? Why are you not working? That's better. How many places did we move up? So the B's gone up. Don't know how many we moved up, but there we go. Well, we started about 14th, didn't we? So what's that, about six places? You can double bump, then go for the move, so they can't get back past. Yeah, Greg, I have experienced that before. 7 places. Okay. My maths is not great. Yeah, I have come across that before, where people are twice bump to catch up, and then just as you get to that little kink, overtake. What I should possibly done is defended a little bit more and sent him around the outside. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should have sent him around the outside. Should we do one more? I don't know what that will have done to the old DR. Not that fussed, but it really doesn't seem to have done very much at all, really. We're still pretty much at the top of the B. I could go to gtstats.live and have a look, but we won't do that. It's difficult as well to do a time between races as well. There's not enough time to get around, from what I can see, unless I didn't jump into it fast enough. Let's just open up gtstats.live and we'll have a little look. So I've got Mitchell Morgan. We're 216 down. We're on 28,840 at the moment. And what I can do is, oh, not on that one. I don't know whether this is going to work. But if I open up gtstats.live and we go into there and we do a refresh and we do, see if this will work. Enter me. Apologize for looking over there. I'm looking at the other screen. And now you should be able to see my rating. So how that's changed. So basically, I'm now on 28,840 DR, and I'm on the top of the B, and I'm 216 points down on. Oh, Gr.4 was targeted and fishtailed. No, where did you finish, Drac? I didn't look. I moved on too quickly. But yeah, so that's gtstats.live. If you ever want to look and see what your DR is, then that is the way to go. As you can see, Greg White is the fastest of my friends with an 8:36.4. Danny C an 8:38.7, and then Grenster an 8:41.3. But I haven't done anything yet. I haven't set a time at all. So as you can see there, Greg White's topping it, Danny C, then Grenster's in third. I haven't seen Grenster around for a while. He's off in a different community. P1R he's off in at the moment. I was top 100. Doubt I'll still be there now. It says, well, let's go. Should we go and have a look? Top 100. Woo! So Darjo, Nicholas, Burton. Let's see if we can see Greg in here. Oh, Telemetry Racing sitting at 27th. That's good. Somebody's going to say, you've just gone past him. PIR. There's P1R is another one. PSR, Greg White, 123. Look at that, 123rd in the world. That's amazing, my friend. That is brilliant. Obviously, the top of all my friends. So just coming back to that, Greg White, 123rd in the world. Danny C in second. Grenster in third. Reese fourth. Hulky's up there in fifth. Wacky is in sixth. Castrol GT seventh. Alpha Omega in eighth. Jack Fury's in ninth in the GTR. Trink in 10th. And I think that's it. That is it. I've only got 10 friends that are running this. So 70 people that I'm friends with, we've only got 10 of them that are running it. Yeah, Greg just needs to find not a lot more. Only a small amount. What does he need to go top 100 again? I think I've got a 34 somewhere, but it might take a while. Well, if you've got a 34 in you, my friend, you've only got to get an 8:35.9 to get top 100. And if you've got a 34, in you, that will put you 59th. So you could get in the top 50. Now there's a challenge. There is a challenge for you. We've got just under 3 minutes to run. I'm just having a little bit of a break for the moment. For those of you just joining me, I have a medal over here and a trophy from Hulky Racing. I joined his BTCC championship a little while ago, and I got second in the independent class. I was doing pretty well, but then Jack Kobe lost his teammate, and he got bumped across to the independents, which bumped me from first to second, which is fine. It's not a problem. So to come second to Jack Kobe was something else. I was really pleased, and I got a beautiful trophy, really beautiful trophy. Let me just while we're doing this, we got a minute or two. Oh, look at this. Ooh, let me get it right there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? It's got the Hulky little motif on it here, and then solo BTC series second place, and I got a medal as well. But look at that trophy. I've never won a trophy before, and now I got my first trophy for sim racing. Loved it. Wow. Right, okay, so let's just what is the weather doing? I don't know if the weather has any bearing on anything at the moment. We'll have to have a race, because I'm assuming for practice it's going to be the same weather for everybody. I mean, does it ever rain in practice? Do you have to keep doing the practice until you get the right conditions to set a hot lap? One would imagine that it would always be the same at this point, and it'll only then swap when you get into the actual race itself. So that would be my assumption. Tell you what, I wish I'd got a 34 in me somewhere. I think I'll be over the moon with a sub 9 minute, if I'm honest. Alright, okay, let's see what happens in this one. Hopefully I won't get bashed around like Gr.4 Fury did. Hopefully it will be okay. It looks like we're all Bs. There's a couple of A's at the back, interestingly. One or two guys we just raced with. Now, this was a guy that won it a moment ago, but he didn't pit. Nobody that I know in this one. but a few people we've just raced with. Oh, excuse me, getting tired. Didn't realise it was midnight. Ooh. P9 Danger. Yeah, he was the guy that was a bit elbows out, wasn't he? But we're starting right at the back. So it's 13th in this one. But look at that. Behind us, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 A's just ahead of us. 4 A rank racers just ahead of us. None of them setting times. Wow. There we go. I'm going to go quiet and we'll just see what we can do. I'm not going to be looking at the chat. I'm just going to see what I can do. So 13th to 16th. So 13 to 16. Red's behind me. We've raced with Red. He went by me last time. He's pretty quick. So if he does get by, maybe I can try and stay with him. Obviously, we just need to watch out for that Porsche. Also, when we get to long straight, we're going to have to watch out for the weather. See what the score is. I'd like to say good luck, everybody, but there's nobody in here that I know. Oh, I got pushed. Oh. Red pushed me into the gravel. Whoa. Let's just calm down and just see what happens. Drive the track, Mitch. Cars ahead. Whoa. You're going to drive straight across my nose, mate. You're going to be pitted. Oh, the inside of the curb there. That launched me. Don't do that. Oh, dirty tyres, I think. Oh, my TV's about to turn off. Oh no. We binned it bad. Oh, it has turned off. No. What has happened? I've completely lost my TV. Completely died. Lost my signal completely. Oh. TV went completely blank. I can't remember where I am now. Oh, well, never mind. No technical issue there. Be strange indeed. I'm not going to rage quit though. I am not going to rage quit. We will see this through to the end. Real pain. Oh, why it did that? Normally you push the button and it just stays on, and it just went, the button wouldn't work and it just went off. Not fair. So we're 10 seconds behind Stiggy now, or more. What are we going to be behind him when we come out? It's an awful lot of time to make up. We've got nobody putting this one at the moment, so I think we're going to be putting this one down to experience. these days I am going to get a new TV. Before anybody asks, I have got this set to not go to sleep, but it still does it. Ooh. But it seems to do it at random times. Maybe what I need to do is to turn it off and on every couple of hours or something. Or maybe it's just Joe subliminally talking to it saying, it's after midnight. It's supposed to stop. Turn it on. These 10 down the road. Pulling away and going faster. Making any headway on Ziggy. Sitting about 10 seconds at the moment. And one of the 2 or 3 of the cars up front to get involved in a big crash. We need to get anything out of this one. Nobody's rage quitting. Unfortunately, when your TV turns off and it takes you a good few seconds to turn it back on, there's not a lot you can do, but there's a car in front. That's Ziggy. Okay, he must have had a little bit of an issue. We do, if anything, 0.4. Oh, I've gone too heavy into there. That's done it. Completely missed my braking point there. I admire people that can really drive this track and drive it well. I'm not one of those people. I thoroughly enjoy it. As you can see, I am clearly not good enough. does come down to technical difficulties. It happens from time to time. Oh, a bit too deep there. Not a good one, that one. What I should probably have done is carried on racing, but on the OBS window. That might have worked. Are we even going to finish this? Yeah, we should finish it. F-King guy not pit again. Oh, we've got a couple that didn't pit. Yeah. Wow. Not good, that one. Not good if that happens to you. Oh, look at all these A's. Loads of A's, all minuses, look. Ooh. Not good. Should we do one more? No, I better not, because it is past. Right, we might come back to this tomorrow. Been an interesting experience. I think what we're going to have to do is come back to that tomorrow and just see what we can do. I'm not going to look at the DR because I'm going to take a massive hit off that last one. Unfortunately, we were going well, and then suddenly it was just boom. The TV went off, and it does that occasionally. Not the first time I've been caught out that way. And I need to do my oil too. Surprised that is there. Okay, P4, well done. Nice one. Wow, P4 is good. Oh, look, right between the two cars. Let's see what we get for this one. And then we will call it a night. So thank you, everybody that raced with me in the lobbies earlier on. Thank you so much. I don't need the exhaust. For Hulky, for my wonderful trophy and the medal. I'm going to cherish that. I'm going to find a very special place in my cabinet behind me for that. A very special place, and that's what a nice one. Well, Gr.4 had a full wet race. Oh my gosh, we didn't have that. I just had my TV turned off, which was a bit of a pain. And yeah, I've got to get myself sorted out for tomorrow for the race with Rita. So I'm going to see you tomorrow. With any luck, it'll be somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. It all kicks off at 8. I'm hoping we're going to be back from the hospital with Joe. I've got to be there at 5:30 tomorrow. Hopefully she'll get seen promptly. Hopefully she'll be out and we'll be back here ready and racing. If I'm not, you'll know that we're still at the hospital. But there we go. Nothing to worry about. It's just having a look at her shoulder. She's got a frozen shoulder at the moment. It's doing a head in. So I will just say good night to everybody. Thank you so much. And massive thank you to Hulky again. Absolute legend. Take care. Bye, guys.